Professor Rajan and Dr. Emmanuel and Arjit and other members of the WITCO for a wonderful event they are organizing year on year. I am happy that I have been invited on this August program to share my thoughts. I just give a small background because people may know because I am part of Indian IT system for a long time. We started a few decades back. Originally, we wrote the policy in the early 80s when our late Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi started that system. So at that time, we brought a small module like our laptop, not even laptop, small iPad type from UK called the class computers. Then Government of India took the initiative. I am part of that core team, which we launched XT system with operating on 64K memory and 20 MB hard disk. So from that time today, I'm going to talk on Industry 4.0, but I can proudly say like technology changed. Now from the standalone system, DOS-based system, Windows, now on cloud computing, I also upgraded into a Industry Revolution 4.4 like that in Computer Revolution on AA and cloud conditions. Thank you for giving opportunity. So I am part of the Ministry of Information Technology, Government of India. We had a very wonderful initiative called Software Technology Parks of India, STPI. So through STPI, we supported the industries. I hope many of you are aware of that program, which ran for more than 20 years, which helped many companies like Wipro, Infosys, other people, other many companies to grow much bigger. Today, you know, India became the height above the world. For that, both my Government of India and my organization STPI played a vital role. Particularly, I've been gained knowledge on developing IT park, IT policies, IT ecosystem. So there were years China, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, like that, many countries. Presently, I am working with Uzbekistan. Based on their president request, my prime minister has been advised us to go and work there. I'm working, and in the last 4 years' time, we developed more than 14 IT parks, 200 training centers. Now, from zero to $200 million export is happening from that country, which is a central point of Asia, where the wide opportunities are existing. So, with this my little bit background, I'll go to talk on not much take much of your time from the quite valuable audience. The time is very important. So I'll try to go into my presentation, a small presentation I prepared. I'll share my this one screen. Just a minute, please. Can you see my presentation?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
We can see your presentation.
We're able to see that.
Yeah, because there was since no response, so I'm sorry for that, this one. So these are the few areas I'm going to touch in my presentation, even though many of you know what is IR, what is nothing but Industrial Revolution 4.0. But just a glimpse of the background, I want to start with how it has started, even though every one of us knows. But as a preliminary introduction, I want to start with that one. And I want to go further, what are the main pillars of IR 4.0 and how it is impacted, how it has changed in the years based on the networking speed due to 5G and the cloud computing and AI, how it has changed. All those things I'm going to touch on peripheral with this one because each area needs a detailed, in-depth discussion. But since the given time is very short, I'm going a little faster. So all of us knows what is called Industry 4.0, how it has started from steam engine revolution to electrical revolution, and how automated factory system industrial revolution now thanks to internet now, which changed our lifestyle, our this one. So now become because of internet. Now we call it the internet IR 4.0 because now entire people digital transformation has come. Entire world is adopting new digital area, especially thanks to our Indian Prime Minister. Now, if you see fintech, as Mr. Arjit was talking, is the best on the fintech side. I can proudly say today India is a lead in saying complete digital adaptation, either on the Aadhaar card, which gives like a passport. Every Indian citizen can avail its own identification, which helps government to transform all the benefit directly to the people without any delay. Similarly, now today, thanks to, sorry, I cannot say thanks because the pandemic situation, COVID created another opportunity because every challenge is an opportunity. So Indian fintech company rose using this internet and they created a beautiful UPI platform. Today, even a smallest roadside vendor using only UPI code that helps because it can directly bank to bank transfer. So there is no question of saying somebody, okay, I'll pay you tomorrow. Also, it helps the people not to carry many of the changes because India, you can see many of the street vendors coming morning and they do business when you may not have the changes. But even the cart vendors are keeping that what you call a QR code, which helps to transact much faster, and thereby everybody is happy on that. Now, from Internet of the Things, earlier it was coined in 1990 by Mr. Kevin Aston, saying that Internet helps the people connect the things. But today, Internet become like a nervous system of human mankind. It became a backbone for every area. It is connecting entire globe. So we call it Internet of everything now. We don't say it is only Internet of the things. Things are much moved. That too now industry, every industry now adopting internet. So now it new coin has come. It is called industrial internet of the things instead of standalone internet of the things. So I given a little pictorial things how what are things covered in this industrial environment. These are the basic main pillars for Industry 4.0 applications. You can see how it covers system integration, which was started earlier, networking integration, then industrial internet of the things, nothing but IoT. Then this created a new system called cyber security, new threat, new things which one has, earlier the computer used to have a virus, but now the cyber security became a new warfare on the economic front. So everyone has to be very careful on the cyber security. Even our own government of India has set up a separate wing under Ministry of IT how to tackle the cyber security. Because the cyber security, not only financial problem, it also creates a social economic problem. Then adaptive manufacturing, because of the internet, things are become much more affordable, much more faster. I will cover coming this one. Then augmented reality, these are like earlier it was called virtual reality, but it has much more moved and it become augmented reality, which has really helped during the COVID time in education. Now it is much more helpful in the industry point of view and on healthcare point of view. Even the medical students nowadays, nobody is going for the anatomy. Everything is using augmented reality. A person can understand what is happening inside the body, inside the kind of cell, how it happens, inside the atomic. This one people can understand much more effectively in real sense. Then another evaluation has come called big data. Everybody has taken by the storm, like a tsunami. Big data analytics has become like a new tsunami in the computer world because a lot of data has come that has giving an opportunity to identify how the data can be utilized for the economical problem, business improvement, and anticipation of the future growth of the industries. Then it is leading into what you call the cloud computing instead of the networking. Then we started cloud computing. Earlier it was called private cloud. From private cloud we moved to public cloud. Now it has become a hybrid cloud. That is helping, as I said, UPI, that unified financial interaction. That is because of the computing speed and cloud computing. It helps every people in India avail this benefit, and everybody is very comfortable here. I actually invite many of the people who are all not visited India. When you come, you can see how this my UPI platform using the cloud computing changes the lifestyle of each and everyone. Then comes that autonomous robotics. Robotics has started when the automobile industry were growing. In about 30 years back, it started CNC machine. From CNC machine, when the microprocessor, microcontrollers started moving, then this processor called robotics have come. It is now widely used in almost all sectors. Earlier it was used only in automobile sector. Now in agriculture sector also it started. Pharmaceutical companies started using this robotics. Even medical operations also started using the robotics. So robotics become a part of our life, day-to-day operations. So I don't want to go the detail line by line. I'm just floating on the surface. What is the impact of IR 4.0? One is a human-machine interaction. The transformation of the intelligence, it has changed the society more intelligent. Thereby, the machine learning has become very, very important. Similarly, deep learning and the big data analytic helps the humankind much to develop the man-machine dialogue much more effective, and new machines are coming. We all know Tesla, that automated car, like that, many things are started moving into it. Now, actually, yesterday in in one of my region or one of my state, they started using the human-machine dialogue where for the medical diagnosis. That means almost 80 parameters of the person can be remotely can be diagnosed, and using the telemetry, it can called tele internet. It can come to a specialist. We can analyze all those things. Then comes the automatic, the human identity. Even many of the airports now they are all, whenever you visit Dubai, all people are experienced how it has been, human identity has been come much more helping the people to overcome this. At the same time, it helps the security of the nation to identify the or differentiate between the valuable people and the unwanted elements. Then virtualization, this is really helps to produce more, as I said, written in my this one, more of smart cars, telemedicines, virtual labs, even the pharmaceutical companies, it has really helping. Earlier to develop a medicine, it used to take 10 to 12 years. But during the COVID time, we adopted this type of new technology. Thereby, even the vaccine in India was developed much shorter period using this cloud computing and virtual reality. Thereby, we can able to help mankind much better way. Then comes hyperconnection. This is nothing again but man-machine dialogue. In my language, I have to repeat it. That one, it helps much faster by reduce the wastages, improve the faster implementation of the industry product. So why Industry 4.0? As again replacing that, improve the global productivity, efficiency has improved, and better flexibility. Instead of earlier the compartmental system or subassembly system, but it has become better flexibility and agility. Wastage is minimized, and material is profitability increased because of that timely delivery, like Japanese concept of zero impact, or like that, zero in time. It has improved the probability because we can analyze where the material is there. E-commerce platform has come. All this thing is helped because of the Industry 4.0 adaptation. Now, next level is coming to this AI, which is now the another tsunami, which is taken every one of us by surprise. As I said again, the COVID-19 enabled the faster adaptation of IR, not only because of physical distancing, and it has been isolation started. It is help us to adopt IR 4.0 in delivery of the supplies, delivery of the medicines, delivery of education, which was a very vitally important one. Online education has changed the complete concept of today university ecosystem. When it talks about digital revolution, I feel the four fundamental distributed technologies one should look into it. One is called connectivity, data and computational power. For that, now the cloud and internet speed blockchain and sensors are basic, the fundamental foundation block for this first technology on that one. Second comes how to increase intelligence using various data available, how machine learning and artificial intelligence can help to achieve the final goal much shorter period. Then human and machine interaction through virtual reality, augmented reality, it is helping us in various sectors as already I informed you. Similarly, comes in advanced engineering. Earlier, we want to make it, we have to go to a foundry, we have to make our own product, see the test samples and how to do it. But after the 3D printing has come, even the building materials, building a ship, building even aircraft, all those things have come into 3D printing. But more importantly, 3D printing presently helping the medical system so that whatever needed for the medical things can be easily developed and it can be implemented by the doctors and the health specialists. Then when you want to adopt what type of things, because my topic is how we want to do, what type of training and skills are needed, because we cannot bring in new people, but we can change the existing industry, can adopt these two methodology. That means one is upskilling, another is reskilling. Upskilling means the employees with the new skills, they can be help the other current positions. Reskilling means this is going to be a real challenge. The workers cannot be removed just like that. They have to be trained with the new skills and using the augmented reality, new educational ecosystem, they have to be reskilled so that the industry can continue use their expertise, adopting the new technology as a new platform. So when you want to end skill transformation, it has got three phases. One is a scout, another is shape, third I feel say call it shift. There is a scout, you have to analyze the skill needed for the company or for the industry, what type of their growth factor, what is their 5-year roadmap, what they want to achieve. Based on that one, they have to find out what type of skill set is needed. Similarly, coming to shape, how big, how small they have to do it, what are their actual plan in the expansion or for the new product investment, all those things they have to plan on the shift. Then comes this shift, the content delivery. They want to operate only within this one, or they want to operate on a collaborative model. They have to look into it. So these three factors they have to consider while adopting that IR 4.0 in the industrial side. These are the new skill set as per the recent analysis. These are all the input I have taken, the support thanks to my association called the NASCOM and McKinsey and other consulting people who are all very good friend of mine. From them I have taken all this input. You can see what type of new technology is needed on the left hand side, what type of design principles we are going to adopt. Coming to again the skill set, what is called a soft skill, hard skill, these are all exclusively one should look into it. With adopting all this as a combination, as ecosystem, I feel the VTO Expo, as Mr. Arjit was telling, he can be having a serial entrepreneur. We should start an ecosystem like a campus or a library or an educational system. We can adopt like this has been already adopted by one of the industries called the lighthouse concept. I forgotten. It is called lighthouse concept. Suppose industry want to adopt IR 4.0, instead of going into a full scale, they can take a prototype model, a small scale, like a lighthouse giving a light at one direction instead of 360 degrees next. So they can develop a small model using this four concept what I suggested, using the skill set what they needed, which technology they want to adopt, or which type of industries, automobile industry or a space segment or a healthcare industry or an educational system, they can look into it. They can develop a pilot model called called a lighthouse system. From that, they can understand what is their lacuna, where they need the core strength, what is their weakness. They can make the SWOT analysis. Then they can go into full-fledged modification of their existing factories or our existing production line, like that. So you want to be more success in digital transformation. These are the following enablers one should adopt. One should be, you have to have an agile approach to understand what are the fail, how to continuously learning, how the team spirit can be informed, what are the teams can be bundled, like that. Similarly, the digital studios really going to help. As I said, this is a pilot production type. Digital studios has to be implemented. For example, one of my serial entrepreneur in Chennai, he started what you call digital thinking or a different way of thinking. He has started instead of conventional model. He is taking the project from problem from others. It has been compartmentalized and given a digital thinking on that one. He has created a digital studio exclusively for the different type of industry needs. It helps them much faster implementation. Then again, this called IoT stack. That is called nothing but industrial IoT stack. It has to be there. It is how we can do the infrastructure, making when it is very stable at the same, it should be flexible for expansion, while the internet and technology lies as a backbone. The cost can be limited by leveraging existing system, as I told, to make a pilot model. Then you can adopt a new technology stack for the further expansion. See, this was I was talking an IoT Academy. IoT Academy can be started with the support of Expo, with their partners, with their partners in various countries. We can create an exclusive center of excellence. We can create. For example, I can give an example of my parent company called Software Technology Park (STP) in India. We are having more than in every region or every state. We are having STPA. Out of that, we selected 13 states. In each state, we create a center of excellence. So, the center of excellence will be managed by the industry leaders, not by the government, because industry is totally different way of approach. So, this center of excellence is taking on a different segment, like automobile segment, healthcare, fintech, and various one. So, this academy and the interaction helps with the industry much more faster implementation of the companies to grow in India. Then again, coming to tech ecosystems, where the vendors, suppliers, customers, and related industry should come all on the same page, same platform. They should also be trained what is needed, how they can adapt to this IR 4.0. As the coming years, it's going to be the thing of the future. So it has to be adopted. Total people involvement is important. Then finally, the transformation of offices. As we see the COVID time, your work from home culture has started. Like that, the office environment also going to be changed. So that also has to be adopted. The short what I written in this case, lighthouse concept, industry should adopt into that. What will happen because all this thing is okay, fine. What is going to be happen because this is going to impact more on industries. I want to emphasize more on the education system in various countries. If has to look into very seriously how the skill set or whatever skill demand is going to be there. For example, as I said, physical and manual laborers repeated tasks will be reduced by 30%. Similarly, basic literacy and numerical just skilling also will reduce by about 20%. At the same time, new technology skills, the computing, AI skill set, all this is going to be rise more than 50% in coming years. Similarly, conjunctive skills also which needs complex problems resolving because all going to be like automated car, automated spacecraft, more of we are going to into space communication, going to various planets. So we need a different type of skill set that will rise by 33%. For that, both the government, both the education industry, they should seriously think into on this side. They should change the curriculum, they should change the implementing methodology, even the teaching skill set, even the faculty or the teachers are more important. That also one of the important role we have taken under with our support of ministry. That is, there is a separate organization been formed. They train only the teachers, but the stakeholders or partners in that organization are from the industry. Industry like Infosys, industry like Wipro, the big leading industries who are all the volume takers. So they'll inform what type of scope of the curriculum, how much time has to be spent, what type of subjects should be taught. So it has been implemented almost more than 4,000 universities, colleges across southern part of India. All these teachers has to compulsorily undergo the specific training by the industry trainers. Thereby, they can impart the proper technology to the students. Thereby, the student can, when they come, generally we in the IT industry will say the adaptation of the industry, student who come from the college is only 40% or 45% maximum. But if the teachers or the trainers are well equipped, that percentage can be improved to meet the global demand. Then again, the similar social emotional skill set also going to rise because it's a man-machine dialogue going to be their part of the life. That is going to affect the ecosystem. Even the family life system also going getting changed after the pandemic. The lifestyle has been changed. Lot of online e-commerce platforms have come. Even the financial transaction has been changed. Today, Bitcoin, even the financial transaction, everything, education system, transport system, everything getting changed. So that raises the lot of emotional levels. So for that, you need more specialized people. So we need more than 30% of increase needed in that direction. So this is what the input, how the economic growth when you adopt IR 4.0, how it has impacted on various countries' economy is a snapshot I have taken from one of my good friends. These are just for your this one. Everybody aware of this one. I'm not going to touch more on that one. How educational system has changed by adopting virtual reality during COVID system, which has indirectly helped the education of the people. Education system or delivery of the mechanism is to be totally changed. This again showing what or how the IR 4.0 is helping different industries, how robotics changing
If
completely the automobile sector and other sector also now robotics are coming to the picture.
Yeah, got.
Again, these are some of the examples like a drone, which is really helping the agriculture sector. Earlier it was thought only this one, but today even the warfare drones and robotics are widely used. Self-driving car has become now practical one. Everywhere it's coming. That smartwatch really helping mankind on the healthcare system, not only healthcare in all other communication side. It has changing the lifestyle. The 3D printing. Here I shown the human hand is getting printed. Even today, even other manual human parts are getting printed. Even building a aircraft also has come through using the 3D printing. So this is a nutshell because given time is very short. Otherwise, I can go in depth on each and verticals. So since given time is very short, so I just compile in a short notice in a short span. I hope you can always call me if anybody wants to contact me. You can contact me on my mail ID. I'm available. Thanks for giving opportunity. Thank you.